Hi guys, it's Laura from How to Get Your Shit Together, and in this video I am sharing 10 ways to reduce stress this Christmas. Because let's face it, it can be hard to stay sane over your sprouts at this time of year. Sprouts. Ooh. I'm talking different ways to save time, hassle, money, and to just generally reduce your blood pressure. Let's go, ho ho. No? The festivities can be a huge financial drain, and families gathered all together around the fire fighting over the last chocolate. Is it any wonder the holiday season is so stressful? So here are my top 10 ways to give yourself the gift of sanity this Christmas. 1. Card writing. You don't need to write 11 bajillion cards. I'm pretty sure that the teacher you had in the 3rd grade won't even notice. Now, you may still feel obliged to send one to your Aunt Sally because, let's face it, it's just not worth the grief you'll get if you don't. But for everyone else, reconsider. My husband and I never send out holiday cards, like ever. And I suspect nobody thinks any less of us because of it. And if they do, nuts to them. 2. Party invitations. You don't need to go to every single one. Pick the best, forget the rest. Especially helpful if you're an introvert like me. That will loosen up your schedule a lot, and it's one less stress you have to worry about. 3. Tone down the decorations. You don't need outdoor lights or a life-size manger or toilet seat covers. Just throw up a tree, slap a wreath on your door and call it done. Okay, now I'm just going to leave that one there and walk away, because frankly, as far as I am concerned, when it comes to Christmas, your house can never be too decorated. But not everyone is as crazy as I am, so scale it back if it stresses you out. Ours are going up this week, and then it is welcome to Tinseltown. 4. Have a plan. Running out last minute to buy armfuls of tat isn't going to help your stress levels or your bank balance. Give yourself a few minutes to just sit down and think things through. For each person on your list, write down 2 or 3 hobbies that they have. Now brainstorm some gifts based on those interests. For some inspiration, check out my last video, a gift guide for every budget, or my long list of clutter-free gift ideas over on the blog. Links below. But putting a bit of thought and advanced planning in now saves your sanity when it comes to Christmas Eve and the shops are near closing. And it also saves your eyes from popping out of your head when the credit card bill arrives in January. Which leads me to 5. Pay in cash if you can. It's easy to put everything on the plastic, but spending cash will keep you focused on your budget and will stop you throwing in a few extra toys for the kids just because. And don't forget to use coupons and loyalty card points that you have built up throughout the year to save yourself a few extra quid. 6. Shop around. If you have a certain item in mind, check online to see where you can get it cheaper. And if you're still not sure what to get, remember that outlet stores are great places to find great presents at reasonable prices. 7. Don't shop for everyone. As with the cards, ditch the people who just don't mean that much to you. Don't give gifts out of obligation if you can avoid it. If you have a large family, maybe suggest a Secret Santa setup so that you don't have to buy something for every single member. I'm pretty sure that everyone else will be pleased to jump on the only one gift to buy bandwagon. But bonus tip, do have a few spare gifts on hand. Bath sets, boxes of fancy chocolates, bottles of wine to keep yourself covered. I don't know about you, but I seem to forget someone every single year. Or somebody who has never bought anything for me before suddenly decides that this is the year to start. Or there are always those people who you haven't spoken to in years, and then suddenly they decide to knock on your door on Christmas Eve with their own gift. Dickheads. Okay, turning to food prep. 8. Buy in. Get as much of your shopping delivered as possible. The shops will be mental. You don't need that stress. Actually, this tip holds up for all of your Christmas shopping. Just don't leave the house if you can get away with it. And don't try to make everything from scratch unless you really, really enjoy it. No harm in buying a few pre-prepared desserts. If you must, you can whip up some custard or cream and lash it all over them. 9. Get everyone involved. Kids, with proper supervision, don't go blaming me if they lose a finger, can peel, chop, mash, baste, put things into pots, help set the table. Spouses can help clean up, empty and refill the dishwasher, or if your spouse is anything like mine, just take care of all of the cooking. I am a terrible cook. If you're having guests for Christmas, get them to pitch in too. Ask them to bring a starter or a dessert, and be specific about what you want. People will appreciate it, especially if it's just something they can quickly pick up at the shop, because otherwise they're just going to be standing in the wine aisle for ages, wondering what to grab so that they don't show up with their arms swinging. No such thing as a free meal, eh? 10. Take a break. You're not a machine. Recharging your batteries is important all year round, but especially at times like these when your plate is full of festive obligations. One way or another, everything will get done, and in a few short weeks, Christmas will be but a memory. So forget the fretting. Throw your feet up for a bit. But for Jesus' sake, don't forget the batteries. Christmas comes but once a year, so try not to get yourself into a tiz about it or into debt. Advertising companies want you to believe that you need to have the latest, most expensive gadget, and that you have to have the most sumptuous spread for dinner with all of the trimmings. But remember the true meaning of Christmas. Eating your body weight in food, curling up in pajamas to watch a Christmas movie, and falling asleep by the fire. And that is a wrap. Thumbs up if you love Christmas, but you still find it a teeny tiny bit stressful. Comment below and let me know what stresses you out the most. Is it buying gifts, spending time with extended family, all the cooking and cleaning? Blah. Also, let me know if you have finished your Christmas shopping, because I feel that the world and its mother has finished the shopping, and I'm just over here like Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, because I upload new videos every single Thursday to help you live a simpler, happier life and to stop you from stabbing someone. Until next time, death to Brussels sprouts. Cura míle mágaibh agus Becky me sib sigalua. Slán!